yesterday just hit theaters today, and the movie has a really interesting concept behind it. So today we thought it'd be interesting to take a look at some of the funniest moments from the cast members and put together a compilation for you guys to watch. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this compilation video.
What's your go-to song to pump yourself up that makes you feel like you can conquer anything?
Apart from every Arcade Fire song,
Yes.
Well, not everyone, but with Radiohead, Idiotech. My boyfriend showed me that song, and I use that a lot with acting when I need to be like, and get in the zone. Yeah, it's so good.
And how he starts to begin this trajectory to enormous fame. It's such a delicious read of What If, and you imagine yourself in that position.
Yeah.
Of course, you thought, would I?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It doesn't take you long to answer.
So that's sort of the music bit, but also there's the love story, and there's Ellie.
Cameras were like, Chris on camera was like miles away, and we were just there, and he was just busking, and I was like, and real people were walking in and out of frame, and I was trying to get them to listen, and there was some fishermen down on the dock, and we like rolled for like an hour or so. It was a really long time, so we ended up just really being Jack and Ellie. Like, it was really, I loved that.
Yeah, it was a very nice moment actually.
Bieber?
Bieber.
Gotta love Bieber.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go for the Biebs. I mean, he's been around forever. Long. His career's longer than yours.
Is that even a question? The Spice Girls.
Spice Girls, it's gotta be.
Whoa.
That's a tough combo.
That's a tough one.
How many people post pictures, particularly quite beautiful women, post pictures thinking that they've met you? And sometimes, like...
It's always just a fat dude who looks a bit drunk that's kind of like that.
I didn't want to say that, but you're right. I mean, some of these are quite ropey. Met Ed Sheeran last night. How happy does he look?
I'll tell you what. He is definitely getting laid.
Do you think Hey Dude would do better than Hey Jude?
I mean, the thing is, though, that is worrying, because would it? And that is when you start thinking, what in there? Have we all sort of, like, have lost our real taste?
Maybe. It might
the
be.
younger generation.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You know, arguably, you're one of your most important writers. So to work with writers like that is a real gift, you know. And I was brought up on the values of good writing and the importance of writers. So it's great to be able to fulfil that with someone who's, I think, of an equivalent status to Sorkin in Britain is Richard Curtis. Well, that changes like every 5 minutes, especially when you're working on something like this.
I mean, do your mates know that you can sing?
They do now.
Have you kept that hidden talent like you did in the film in your bedroom?
A little bit, I think. A little bit, yeah.
It's so daunting though to go into a film not only on the big screen but to actually sing your way through it.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
I was pretty nervous, yeah, but I was well supported by a lot of brilliant people, and that has made all the difference on this one.
Very beautiful letters back from them. So, you know, they don't need to kind of like recommend the film, but they gave us the go-ahead to go with the film.
Because you grew up with their music. I mean, you were a kid when they were in the charts and stuff.
Well, I remember being 7 years old, and I have a twin sister, and we used to play upstairs in bed, pretending she was in love with Paul McCartney. So she would play Paul, and I would therefore play John.
And I'm not. I genuinely meant that. It was completely real.
When did you start buying things? At what point did you realize, oh, this show's doing very well?
About a year ago.
No. No.
It was we bought a house about a year ago, and then it was like, okay, if we bought a house, we should probably buy a couch.
Then buy furniture, yeah.
What song brings you back to your favourite memories at college or high school or middle school?
Well, there's quite a lot, because did you have school discos all the time?
Yeah, we had a few.
God, that was the highlight of my life. And there's lots of songs that we created dance routines to, me and my friends, and we'd like do it in the middle of a disco. But one that always reminds me is that Teenage Dirtbag we took, because the girls are standing on one saying, "I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby."
I'm going to get in with Ed first. Because the other guy's a genius too.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Can I be very clear? What he meant to say was Ed Sheeran.
I'll go for Gaga.
I'll go for Rihanna then.
Well, I'm an Oasis guy. They're one of my favourite bands.
Oasis for you, and I'll go for Blur, just because, so how do I pick?
Like, what did you buy?
Well, any good parent will know, any parent in here, if a kid wants a Lego set, you get them the small one. You don't get them the big one that's like 359 quid. So when my album went to #1, I was passing the Lego store, and I saw the big Death Star, and I went, do you know what? It's time.
Including Mr. Ed Sheeran. Is he now your new BFF?
Not BFFs, but he's a pretty great guy.
You've got a proper bromance going on.
I think he's maybe a bit too busy to have BFFs past his BFFs from back home, who I believe travel with him everywhere, which is awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, he's a great guy though.
I love the way that he rummages through your fridge in the movie.
Yeah.
What do you think he's got in his fridge?
Beer.
And ketchup?
And ketchup, yeah. I heard about this today. Yeah.
And so you've been on 4 years, and then how many more years do you have on your contract?
About a year and a half, I
And
think.
do you think you'll renew, or do you want to do other things?
I don't know. It might not be my choice. I'm not sure. I still might get fired. I think that every day. That's what I mean. I came in slow, and I thought if I come in slow, they might go, oh, that's the wrong guy. So if I speed to the seat, I'll be sat down, and then it'll be too awkward.
I see.
And she would play George or Ringo.
The others.
Anybody.
Pick up the numbers, yeah.
But meanwhile, our parents were playing, and the reason we were playing it is because downstairs our parents were playing the original 7-inch singles.
Yeah.
Like Love Me Do and Please Please Me. And you always think of your parents as old, don't you?
Yeah.
But obviously, when I'd been doing this film, I realised they were young then, and they were dancing downstairs.
Because I'm a joke. I have loads.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I have to step off steps with the left foot.
The only thing that my brother and I share in common is the volume just has to be on an even number.
That's all.
No, just, like on the TV, if it's like 43, just up to 44.
Just up to 44.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, just round it off. Come on, guys. Let's just stay even.
I can't say yet, but his eyes kind of lit up, and he was like, I've found someone, and he is just brilliant. And I could see, and he couldn't say who, and I was like, oh my, and then working with Himesh in rehearsals and stuff, and seeing it was like he is Jack. He has this kind of, he sort of like lets the music come out through him.
When I put my pants on this morning, the dryer hadn't gotten them completely dry yet. They're still damp. I like it that way. Hold my gaze.
I like him that way.
I can't do that.
Ian McKellen, Idris Elba, Rebel Wilson, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Hudson, and then me.
Yeah. So you may be fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I go tomorrow. I might be back here by Saturday. I fly tomorrow night to start filming it. Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing.
So for you, tell me about because you're amazing and you sound so good. So tell me about if you had any musical training or...
No, not training really per se. I did a lot of singing at youth theatre when I was a lot younger. But otherwise, no, I haven't. I've never been taught guitar by a teacher. I just kind of taught myself, and then I was taught. I improved vastly during the prep period for this, or I was taught.
It's a good song, that, isn't
It's
it?
a great track.
Oh yeah. Is it in American Pie as well?
I think it might be. Yeah.
What's your favourite song to listen to when you're in the mood to be emotional and sad? Sorry, that mood.
Mood to be emotional and sad. Probably a Radiohead song.
No.
What's it called? The last song off the last album. Should we just Google it?
Yeah.
But I'm just a big kid now. It isn't just that. It's like I went to go and buy my goddaughter a Ninja Turtle toy for her birthday, and then I was in the Ninja Turtle section, and there was this huge Ninja Turtle truck, and then I was looking at the small toy I got for her in the big truck, and I was like, oh, I'm getting that for me. I have like loads and loads.
Are you like the kid from Big?
I have a load of child stuff in my house. Yeah, like.
Well, I'm from Manchester, so obviously I have to go with Oasis.
I don't know the first band.
Yeah. 5 Seconds of Summer. So I guess Little Mix. For both of us.
Little Mix for us.
Oh gosh. Guilty pleasure.
Well, you'd have Obladi Oblada.
I do
which for
love
some
that
reason or other
song.
you think is the Beatles' best.
I'm going to go for Spice Girls. I'll just go for like Wannabe by the Spice Girls.
But do you have a thing? Because I have a thing that if I don't step off the step with the left foot, then everyone dies.
That's brutal.
Oh, that's brutal.
And bread and butter, bread and butter, bread and butter when you walk across drains.
No, never done that.
Oh, actually,
Never done that.
you know, like the 5 things. You know, like the 5. No, that doesn't sound right. There's like 5 pavement things. You know, the squares in the middle of the. Okay, so when there are 5 of them, I have to say toast.
Hey guys, that is all for today. If you haven't seen part 2 of this video, check out the link in the description down below for more content just like this. The funny moments keep on coming and it's pretty hilarious. Alright guys, that is it for today and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.